All right, I am a day late and a dollar short, but I just wanted to wish everyone happy International Kazoo Day. I've waited long enough to open this, and I wanted to open it and in about 3 minutes, just kind of show you the two that I'd previously gotten. I actually used to say it as a joke, and someone would there'd be like 3, 4 bands up, and they're like, "Hey, what do you play in your band? Are you in a band?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "What do you play?" That was like one of the first questions that people would ask, and I would go electric kazoo, and they're like, "Oh, that's cool," knowing full well that they didn't hear any kazoo that night. So it was just kind of like a silly sort of thing that I said, and I looked it up one day, and there's actually a real deal electric kazoo. This one is so cool. It has a humbucker pickup, and I've had one of these before. This is my first one. It was just like a plastic one, but it sounds really good. So you can do some pretty weird effects with that. And then this was the one that I had to make a membrane out of this. You can kind of see there's basically like contact paper to make it vibrate, and you have to kind of decide the level, make sure that it's not too much. It's about 1 to 2 millimeters, and it's got like a megaphone right there, so that's kind of nice. But eventually, oh my gosh, this is sick. Oh my god. So it's got a lanyard. That's crazy. And oh my gosh, there's like all of the membranes are in there. Wow, like a little case. That's really cool. So these membranes actually have a kind of an O-ring around it. That's really cool. I've never had this much quality in a membrane before for as far as a kazoo goes. My other one, I don't know if it was a humbucker. This one right here. I think it just had a really cool speaker. But yeah, there's like, I guess a container or like a, let's see, let's put this in here. Oh no, dang, this is going to be a little bit longer of a video. I don't want to break it, but I think, let me see. Wow, I don't know how to get this off. Okay, it is a screw on. I thought it has these 2 little things right here on the sides, and I thought I was gonna, oh, there's already one in there. Okay, cool deal. They already thought of that. That's the thing about like unboxings and stuff like this. Okay, we're already past 3 minutes. This is gonna have to go on YouTube then. But let me put this back in here, put that down. Yeah, as far as an unboxing, like I don't like to edit anything. Like I like to actually see what the real deal is, as far as like, setup time or playability, like from new in box to how did you get there? Like I want to know the story, because as my viewer, I trust that you can skip 10 seconds ahead or skip a minute ahead with your left and right for your keyboard or for your PC, or your Mac, in my case. But yeah, I don't know. I just never understood that, why people that have YouTube channels would kind of like not trust their viewership, that they're gonna be doing it. You're gonna handle what you need to handle as far as fast forwarding and rewinding or pausing or whatever. But yeah, it's got a cool box. It's like iridescent. It's pretty cool. Kazoo Performance Edition. I paid a little bit extra to have the blacked out one. I think it's got a nice weight to it. I'd say it's about I don't know, 1.5 pounds. No, maybe a half a pound. It's really hard to tell. So it's got a 1/4-inch plug. Looks to be, I don't know, maybe 8 foot long. Let's see. This is the main thing that I want to keep in. So I guess that's got that housing right there. And okay, so yeah, that's pretty cool. That's the that's the playable end right there. It's a little bit, if you look at it, it's just off center. Here's center right here. So, and it kind of tapers off too, so you can kind of see that. You can see the membrane in there too. It's kind of nice. It looks like it's gonna hold up really well and not break or anything. So I'm stoked about that. Keep that tight right there. That's kind of cool. It's a little keeper. In the hunting and gun ownership world, they have these things for scopes, and they're called a scope bikini, and basically they cover the eye holes of the scope, the eye hole, and also the external one that's a little bit larger for sighting in things. But yeah, this is the humbucker pickup. It's really nice. It looks almost exactly like the one I had. Let's see if it disconnects like the other one into 1/8 inch. Yeah, cool. That's sick. I really like that. So, you know, basically, if this cord screws up on you, you can just get another one. I actually have another one over there in my cord pile, but it's a 1/4 inch to 1/8 of an inch. And let's see if I could do this. Yeah, it's about, I'm not all the way extended, but so I'd say that's about, I don't know, 10, 12 feet. So let me plug this back in and then we'll try it out. This is super cool. I'm gonna put it in my guitar insert on my my Scarlett 18i8. I just invested in that too. So I'm interested to see what patches. Oh wow, that's cool. Okay, so this will actually tighten it just a little bit for you too. So if I grab this and kind of loosen it, it's sticking inside of that. So I'm gonna take that apart and I'm gonna blow it and just compare it. Okay, it's a little bit softer, like the breath and the airflow that I'm pushing through is a little bit more flowing than I would say. This one, I don't know. It's just really weird. And the cool thing is that you don't have to use this. You can use one of these cheap ones. Okay, it doesn't fit. You can drill this out. You can drill that out. Let's try this. Same thing here too. But yeah, it's a little, and that might be a design feature. That might be something for not planned obsolescence, but basically to make you buy this one and not utilize this one right here. This opening is a little bit larger, so that's cool. I mean, it's not like you can't pop that up there like that and just hold that in place, or you know, some duct tape. I just bought some nice duct tape today. This is for my Klipsch Dolby 5.1 remote. Actually, is it over here? Yeah, it's over here. So I'm gonna replace that. It's kind of dimmed a little bit. It's got a little scratch on it. So, but yeah, back to the kazoo. I like that it has this little holder for it. Yeah, that's really cool. So basically, it's almost like a solo instrument or a saxophone holder or holster. You know, so you can just kind of have it down there, sing, play guitar, whatever. Flip your guitar around, play saxophone. But yeah, that doesn't fit, so that's cool. No harm, no foul. I'm gonna actually play with the loosening of this top part, you know, where the membrane is, because basically it's holding it down there. So sometimes, like on this one, like I was saying, you really have to loosen it. Like you can't push it all the way down, or else it'll kind of mute it. It needs to actually have room to find that sympathetic vibration. So let's see, let's get the crock pot out of the out of the shop. But yeah, I'm so proud of my setup here. It's such a I've just got this D-Drum Neo percussion pad too, so that's kind of nice. I'll turn that on as well. But let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna face that here. Okay, yeah. So you really have to play with this righty tighty lefty loosey right here, just tightening it to the left and. So that was me tightening it and actually exhaling during that tightening process. So yeah, I mean, I like it. I think it's good. Humming in key, that's probably what I would work on, you know, for a specific song. I mean, you could tone match. You could kind of just basically have a reference pitch of what your playback is. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to actually get... There we go. I'm going to get a new track. Let's see, we're going to do some audio, and then we'll do input 1. Create. Coolness. Okay. Let's see if it is monitoring. Check. Okay, cool. So that's good there. Let's see, why is it not input monitoring right here? Let's see, check. Okay, I hear something, so let's check it again. It just might be such a low impedance that it's not picking it up. There we go. Okay. I don't know, maybe I could play something so it has some context to it. Here we go. Let's make that a little smaller. Get rid of these tracks, all these channel strips, so you can kind of see it. Yeah, bring it closer a little bit. Oops. Here we go. Okay, I don't need these. Those are little connectors. Okay, and the mic's on too. So you could play it into the mic. You know, you could do that. Or you could just play straight in. I'm gonna actually, let's see. The mic is going through there. I mean, technically, you know, I'm gonna unplug this mic and I'm gonna put it through my looper because basically if I do that and I play this into the looper, this will, I'll be able to get all the looper effects as well from it. And that's really what you want. I mean, yeah, you can record dry into this. But I don't know. I think it sounds good, like it is. That's wild. You almost want to play it like that, but reverse that back. There we go. That's sick. That's so crazy sounding. Okay, so let's turn that down, and then here's the main looper. So let's get some reverb on. Let's see. Why is that not? There we go. Okay, so let's loop this real quick. Get some silence on the end of that loop just to give it some context and kind of clean your palette off. I like to do that, like if I'm looping something, especially like a new instrument, I'm trying to get like a clean tone, right? No effects, and then put added effects on it through my looper right here. I want to have a good reference of like what it sounds like dry, you know. And then you can kind of train your ear to hear the key of the song and what that's in, and then where you need to be at vocally. Sometimes you'll have to go into falsetto for something like this. Like basically, like I have from Kyrgyzstan, I have my jaw harp, And that thing's pretty cool. I think it's in a D flat or something like that. But technically you can put this, you can almost treat it like a talk box and put it near your mouth, or make sure the side of your mouth is dry, and then it just becomes a microphone, and then you can talk like this, and you can basically, let's see if I can do it. Yeah, it's not working. Maybe if I put it over here, let's see. It's really hard to hold at the same time. Let's see. That's crazy. Yeah, you have to rig something up to get that. I mean, it probably just have to be through a microphone, For it almost, the jaw harp always reminds me like a didgeridoo, type of thing. But yeah, let's plug this back in. This is cool. I really like this microphone. I'm actually gonna. This is really cool. I mean, it was probably like, I don't know, $32 or something like that. I'll actually post it in the comments on the YouTube video afterwards. But it's super sensitive. Check, 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 check. It almost seems like it's omnidirectional too. I'm not sure, but it's bucking the hum. That's why it's a humbucker pickup. So it's pretty cool. Basically, I'm just pushing it into where that opening right there that you see coming through. Yeah, there's two white openings right there that I'm using the background to accent. I'm using that as a gauge because I want to have like kind of like a template of where this is at, and like if I'm pushing it in too far or not pushing it in enough. But yeah, it seems pretty sturdy. Like I said, it's about a half a pound, maybe a little bit less. I'm not that great of a judge on that, but I got some new membranes for these two too. That's actually kind of a plus, if I want to just use the mic for those two. Yeah, let's try it out. So that note right there. So basically I am, let me mute these other ones. Oh, I still let it. All right, let's see. Okay, so let's see how I can do this. I'm just gonna put the humbucker to the side. This is just a regular microphone, I want to see how it records. So basically, I'm going to take the monitors off, and I'm going to go to headphones so I can isolate what this is doing and the capture of the recording for this humbucker. This kazoo, essentially. The humbucker is just going to amplify and buck the hum, if there's any feedback. So, I mean, that's a good thing, but essentially what I'm trying to do is see if this is better than those two. I'm pretty sure it is just on the membrane alone. But essentially this this right here, this megaphone feature on that one, all that's doing is acting as an amplifier, or an amp, or amplifying what a microphone would do as far as picking up, and pushing it, through the cord and then out your speakers, So, yeah, let's see. Let's try that. Check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Let's see. Check, check, check. There we go. So for some reason, when that's playing back, the song's playing back, even though it's monitoring, input monitoring, and record enabled, it will not. It won't basically have this microphone allowed in for that input. Okay, so just make sure I'm getting everything. Nothing in the way. That little cover, little bikini, scope bikini. Okay, check, check, check. Basically, I'm just kind of rehearsing what I'm gonna do. Help me blow away insanity. That's a little bit too harsh, so I'm gonna go lower, and kind of access that didgeridoo range, and frequency. Okay, let's see. Put the metronome on. That was record enabled too, so let me turn that off. Let's see what we got. Okay, my stereo out was clipping. Okay, cool. Try that again. Okay, so basically it's not, the membrane's not seated right, maybe? I don't know, maybe I don't have it flat. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a diaphragmatic breath where you push out with, instead of your chest breathing, and then bam, you have all that breath to draw from. It's how opera singers will sing really long, like 2 whole notes, when everyone's out of breath and they're just keeping on going, So posture, imagine like an apple underneath your mouth, right? Ooh, and don't, it's basically about those vocal folds, right? And so that's what you're basically singing or humming into the kazoo. So let me try that one again. I'll stop it. And here we go. Try that one again. Do a run through. Here we go. Okay. Save that. Okay, cool. Oops. Here we go. All right. Thought I went back to the beginning. All right, let me try this. Throw away the wrapper. Okay, so now we're going to listen back to it. See how I did? I'm going to cover this just to make good first habits. Good habits. Actually, I think I have that on back. No, let's see. No, I don't. So that goes there. Boop. Okay. Yeah, it's a little finicky right there, but once you get it on and know where you wanted it. Okay. Yeah, that's good. All right, cool. I love this thing. This is sick. It's just sad that I waited so long to open it. But yeah, let's do the listen. Let's listen back. Get our monitors back on. And basically, if I like this, I can isolate that, and I can go to the piano and be like, do 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 do. You know, and find out if I want to do that in falsetto with my voice. Basically, find the melody for the kazoo here, and then kind of test it out and see if it sounds good. You know, it depends on whether you're falsetto or your chest voice. I mean, I think this is gonna be more so not like a dry signal like this, but ran through my looper pedal here, because there's so many effects in here that like you can just, I don't know, you can just kind of play with, to where instead of a kazoo, and kind of the silliness of it and the weirdness, and sure, the Beatles used it for a lot of their songs, you know, I think Yellow Submarine and a few other songs, but Lady Madonna, I think they actually use it in Lady Madonna as well, so it can be utilized in a real musical setting. It does kind of have this silly, whimsical sort of feeling, this kind of like, you know, kind of like that, I would say, is a riff, or, you know, kind of like a song, or a sound, right? A sound with a capital S, that it has a lot of chromaticism in that, but that is traditionally what sound, you know, the song of the circus, are kind of like a it's very big band era, 1920s, you know, P.T. Barnum and Bailey sort of thing, circus show. But you can get some wicked sounds out of this. This one right here, I was so surprised. I was kind of bummed out. I was like, this stupid thing, they sent me this I could have bought this plastic kazoo anywhere, and I was kind of upset about it. But as soon as I plugged it in to this humbucker, I mean, it literally changed how I was live looping. I was actually looping through the Boomerang 3 pedal for a sampler. And that thing was like $500 or $600. Like it was a little bit less than this, but at the time, I'd say like 2012, 2013, I don't think this was out yet, you know, or at least I didn't know about it. So the fact that this is replaceable, this cord's replaceable, and doesn't feed back when you plug it in and you know, unplug it and plug it back in, I think that's really nice. This humbucker's a good quality too. I'm kind of pressing on the edges and feeling the speaker. It's got like a little pop filter in there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's nice. It's good quality. It's machined well. It's designed well, and I think this is gonna last a long time. Yeah, again, I don't like the weight of those plastic ones. I guess you can attach a weight to it so it seems a little weightier. You know, you put a piece of metal over the top of it, or I mean, even this one you can add some weight to that. But I like this weight. It's really nice. I'd say it's. Let me just give you a. Let's see. I'd say this roll of tape, this roll of duct tape, right, is a little bit heavier than this. Maybe twice as heavy as this. I don't know, and I can get a scale out. I just didn't think about that, you know. But yeah, I really like it. I think it was somewhere around 20 to 36 bucks, something like that, if I remember correctly. Maybe 40, but it's, I mean, for what you're getting with these versus this one, like this, I don't know, this is nice. I appreciate those for what they were and how they helped me to create different esoteric kind of textured sounds. Just like this keyboard is, it's not a piano, right? It's a keyboard, and the keyboard is a MIDI trigger. Like all of these right here, these are all MIDI triggers, kind of like basically they've got the XY over here. I don't know if you can see that. An XY pad right here. And so I'm still, you know, it's actually registering over here with the values and like actually where I'm at, you know, and in biology, a Punnett square basically is mirroring this, or like four square or whatever. It's get, you know, basically top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right to it as far as the XY coordinates. So that's pretty cool. Like I got this for just over $100 out of Goodwill, and so I'm really pleased with it. And basically my just to kind of caveat back to the subject is a MIDI controller is only sending signals, and then basically this DAW or digital audio workstation is accepting, you know, the sounds like and it also has aftertouch. Like if you press down, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's sick. It's really, really cool. I've never. That one does it. That one doesn't do it. But like you can get some pretty crazy. Let's see. Let's do a software instrument and go to. Let's try alchemy. Here we go. Instrument 3. Software instrument track now. Here we go. Drone tones. This is kind of cool. Sharp, sharp, sharp. Let's try that. Turn it down a little bit. Preserve the speakers. Okay, so let's go back to search library. Let's see a synth. Okay, bent synth. Where are we at here? Oh, actually, I know what's going on here. Okay. I have to go to software instrument and we go to it's weird. Usually it says, let's see, let's try MIDI. No, audio. Yeah, audio. Okay, input 1. Yes. Performance patches. Okay, there we go. Let's try woodwinds. Let's see. That's cool. It's picking it up, but it's not. Let's see. So you can play it in conjunction with something like that. Yeah, I like it, man. It's really cool. Obviously, it's not I think it would be more powerful to record separately, but you could, you could play this live. I think, as far as a live instrument, you could definitely run it through a delay pedal, just like a really nice Boss delay pedal. That would do wonderfully. It would be pretty sick in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I would buy another one of these. I'd buy one for a present. But yeah, if you have any questions on it, I'll type the answers in the comment. And yeah, thanks for your time. And hopefully we can get some more electric kazoo players that go through a humbucker pickup out there. I'm Troy with Committed Music. I hope you're having a great night or day wherever you're watching this. And this was a review on this electric kazoo. Crazy.